Hello and welcome back to Heart of the Holte. As you can see, we're in a bit of a different location today in Tesco's car park. Actually, just gone and got some strawberries after transfer deadline day. Now the window's shut, I feel like we should be able to discuss what's gone on in the January transfer window and what has been a very busy deadline day for Aston Villa. Let's get into it. Before we carry on, if I could just encourage everyone who's watching this video to subscribe. We're on about 818 subscribers, I believe. We've been getting a decent amount of views on the channel, which we really appreciate. It'd be great if we could get a lot of you guys subscribed. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the season. Let's make it happen. January transfer window, Dean Smith's first transfer window in charge of Aston Villa, and it started pretty positively, I guess. Signing Lovre Kalinic and Courtney House pretty early, also recalling the likes of Andre Green, Jed Steer, Tommy Elphick. How could I forget him? So we've had a relative amount of people coming in, and then it's kind of gone quiet in the middle. Some decent business done, I think, to be honest. I mean, I think fans are prematurely casting their judgment on Kalinic. Seems like he's a decent keeper so far. I don't think we should, be calling for his head like we did with Nyland, because that's not going to help anyone. He's here for the long term. This is it was Dean Smith's first signing, essentially. So we can't really give him too much criticism. Got to get used to the league, and I'm sure there's a great keeper in there, especially for the fee of around €7 million. Courtney House has also came on loan from Wolverhampton Wanderers, a video that we've already discussed. Only made a brief cameo at Wigan away when we lost 3-0. Didn't look amazing, but then again, no one did. Again, we got a reserve judgment. He's a loan to the end of the season, and I'd imagine that with the deals that have been going on, obviously most of which have been loans throughout this transfer window, it's going to see us through to March until the new sort of FFP window shuts, and then obviously come the summertime, we can sign these players permanently as it is a new FFP. So obviously we're not seeing a lot of Courtney House really. So it would be interesting to see how and where he fits in, especially with the signing of Tyrone Mings, which happened today. An incredible signing. I always thought Tyrone Mings was a left back, as that's primarily where he played at Ipswich and of course Bournemouth. But Dean Smith has said in his presser he'll be playing left-sided centre-back. He can play left-back. So it looks like Neil Taylor's kept his place in the team for now. And maybe Mings has been brought in, obviously to add some much-needed strength and depth to the position, but also to give the ever-present James Chester a break, as he has been playing through injury, and also receiving a lot of stick off the fans, really, for his performances. But with him being the only sort of fit, I say fit, with quotation marks, because he's not really actually been fit, as it turns out. He's been playing through the pain, only centre back really at the club to he's done what he's had to do. I'd say a couple of weeks off, maybe some lighter training, has been mentioned by Dean Smith, would do James Chester a world of good, because he's a very solid defender. He's not a Dean Smith type of defender in terms of passing out from the back and starting attacks and just carrying the ball forward like Axel Tuanzebe is. But he's a very, very good defender. We can't deny that. And he scored plenty of goals as well for Aston Villa. So yeah, Tyrone Mings being done today. Smith said he expects to sign him permanently in the summer, which is hopefully good news. I mean, Mings there's been a lot of sort of hype around him when he was playing for Bournemouth as, a potential England player. Very different sort of left back. I say left back again. Smith has said he's a centre back, 6'5". You'd imagine he's built like one. I mean, the guy is absolutely huge. Can't wait to see him play at Villa Park. Smith said he actually would be in the squad away for Reading, which is fantastic news, as we want to sign players who are fit and ready to play, unlike Mr. Yannick Bolasie. Yeah, that's right. Obviously, we all know Bolasie went back to Everton. Thankfully, we brought back Andre Green the week before, even though he is now, of course, injured. But it's good to see that we've got the cover, and regardless of whether Green's injured or fit, he's going to be around the squad. I think Smith said he'll be back soon, actually. So he'll be getting ready to play the Dean Smith way. I keep harping on about the Dean Smith way, but it's so important that we've got the players ready, his squad, his group of players ready for next season, because right now, if they're getting ready into that mentality and the mindset of playing in the Dean Smith way, it's just going to come like clockwork come pre-season. And at the start of the season, that's all we can hope for, is a really good start next season. Again, another transfer that we have, Benjamin Guiber. I believe that is how you pronounce it. I didn't do very well in French at school, so please don't crucify me. Highly rated French right back from Cannes. We have signed permanently for an undisclosed fee, hoping it's not too much, obviously, because we've got to watch what we're doing in terms of expenditure. But it seems like a really smart signing. This guy's been very highly rated. Although Cannes have been in quite the relegation battle this season, he's been one of their better players apparently. And buying him and loaning him out, obviously, I think that was the only sort of prerogative for Cannes ever going to sell him, because they're not going to want to lose one of their star assets halfway through the season. As I say, when they've been fighting relegation, that's not what they want to do. And I guess this kind of also symbolises the changing of the guard, as obviously I believe El Mohammadi's deal may be up in the summer, or he may have another year. I'm not too sure. But Alan Hutton as well, one we're going to be looking to get rid of. I don't think Elmo will be around for much longer either. And obviously loaning out James Breeze to Ipswich Town as well, give him some much needed minutes. So the defence has now really been sorted, and it's really good to see that the problems have been addressed. I think everyone would have liked to have seen a holding midfielder come in the transfer window. Obviously Leroy Fer was linked, but now we're past the deadline. People are saying it was off, which is a shame to have missed out on him. But by no means I don't think this has been a bad window. I think we've played really well. We've been really smart in terms of what we've done, business decision wise, and building a culture of developing young players playing the Dean Smith way. Hopefully we're going to see this come into fruition within the coming years. I think some of the most significant outgoings have actually been some of the under-23s, when you're looking at Rashawn Hepburn, Murphy, Callum O'Hare, who've gone out a couple of weeks ago on loan. Also Harry McCurdy, Corey Blackett-Tyler, and Jacob Beddoes left permanently. These lads need to go and play football. And just as I was filming this video, out of nowhere, the club have announced that we've not signed Leroy Fer. We've in fact gone for his Swansea midfield counterpart, Tom Carroll, on loan till the end of the season. Really good piece of business. Looks like there's been an option to buy as well with that, which, again, a bit of smart business. See us through this current season's worth of FFP, buy him in the summer if we think he's good enough. If not, goes back to Swansea, and no harm done really, only really paying his wages. Really good signing. What an ending to this transfer window. I'm not really been a big fan of January transfer windows in the past, but this one, oh my God, it's been amazing. Dean Smith's getting his men in. This is really important, as I say. People coming in, playing the Aston Villa way. And obviously with these loans to sort of buy, I know Smith said he doesn't really want to be loaning in players, because it's a bit risky. Obviously they're not our players, but if they have the impact, we've got the option to sign them, which is absolutely fantastic. So Aston Villa, Dean Smith, Suso, Pritchard, and everyone at the club, just a massive well done with this transfer window. I think you've absolutely smashed it. Let's hope that we can see the team hopefully creep up the table, maybe sneak into the playoffs. It's a lot to ask, it really is, and I'm not sure if it's possible, but this January transfer window has given me some hope I never thought I had. So if you enjoyed this video of me in Tesco's car park getting my strawberries, a bit of an impromptu video, this isn't sponsored by Tesco's, by the way, then please hit the like button, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below on our January business. It's been, I really don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. I think we've bought smart where we have, we've loaned smart, and I think things can only get better. This is a really positive thing for Aston Villa right now. As I say, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content, and comment your thoughts below. Up the Villa.